Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Connecticut Huskies and the Duke Blue Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
It might be small, but it is mighty. The Duke fan base has really started coming alive, and just 40,000 fans can sound like 60 the way they are passionate and yelling for their Blue Devils. Duke is finding some success in football in the last decade, and Wallace Wade Stadium is starting to really rock and roll when opponents come to town. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Devils kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Huskies offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. Final go-around this time, see if he can bring out the best in this veteran player. The run inside. It's Christian. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Let's talk just for a minute about UCONN. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people...
Oh, a lot of space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Looks as if we have an injured Blue Devil on the play. This UConn offense really has it going. Quarterback making checks. Here's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They get to him as he throws, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Osborne. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They punted away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Oh, what a cut! He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's looking downfield to throw. Lets it fly. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the grab. It's Porter. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running inside. It's Christian.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets rid of it. They're working that left side. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Got his man. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Walker to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They boot it away. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Osborne. And they can't make the connection on third down. UConn will have to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. The quarterback continues to drift to his left, no space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Dances away. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. UConn going back to work on offense. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He now has 56 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Huskies have this offense rolling. Now they're going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Osborne. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Husky. Excellent pass by the back on the option. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the point after is good. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
After the completion, we see there is a man down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Find some fresh air. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Duke. Rolled his way into the end zone. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll start the return inside his spot. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
He's going to take off. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Clock stopped the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? The give on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Walker will fire. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab outside. It's Avery. Steered out of bounds. And they are threatening. They just keep firing. Looking deep. He's got it down the field. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Blue Devils trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll go to the air. The screen, he can go. Could not make his way to the corner. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield very late in the half. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run inside. It's Christian. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, Week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
UCONN has it teed up to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like...
Snags it, and he's open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Off play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit, because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Holly, what update do you have for it?
Here on the Connecticut sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Christian. Maybe some room here. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Well, they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Catch in the middle. It's Avery. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Finds his man. It's Avery. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Gives it on the option. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Walker to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
UCONN quick to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Got a little space. Got enough for the first. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to ride this running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Walker will fire. Throws to the wideout. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Off-play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Huskies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They think there's room to run to the right here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Heading into the fourth quarter, and both of these running backs have just been outstanding. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Really needed to cut into that deficit. Guys, it remains at 3 scores. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Push down for the tackler. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. Got enough for the 1st. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. 1st down here for the offense. To the air, it's Osborne. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face 2nd and long. Here's the heat. And he never had a chance.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Some misdirection with the counter. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The UConn offense goes back to work. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Hurley. Finds his big tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run inside, it's Reeder. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. UConn quick to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Right down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. UConn going back to work on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Grabbed in the middle, it's Allen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
Wants to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's brought down. Short. The defense comes out on top with a pick. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Running inside, it's Christian. Nice move there. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Hurley. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Christian. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. The 30, past the 20, past the 10. What a bizarre turn of events. He scooped up the fumble and took it all the way back for 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, down here on the Duke sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on this.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab on the shot. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Duke. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next,
and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Makes a man miss. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Hurley. Catch in the middle. It's Porter. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players.